Imagine a place where you can watch anything happen. Watch some of the fastest marvels of engineering before your eyes, close enough to smell the fuel that powers them, close enough to feel the ground shake under their power, close enough to feel the wind blow past your skin as they barrel down the street that you were driving down just a week prior. The speed limit is anything above 100. Slow is steady, but who wants to be careful? You can burn tires into the pavement and smoke the rubber as you post a 6-second time on the leaderboards. Why not some drags? High-speed straight line monsters line up to put speed straight down the street and compare their setups with others. This is where you find the big rollers, nothing under a 5-litre displacement here. If you don't have 2 cylinders for each passenger, what are you even doing lining up? Just go home or prove that you deserve to stay by sending it until you see a time on the lights. If drag racing power isn't your style, why not put the devil in the details as you trade paint with your leader going sideways at speeds your highway doesn't allow? If this sounds good, drifting might be for you. Or if you really got a few screws loose, hit the concrete pad and burn some noughts into the ground and let everybody know that you came to party. Just try not to blow it up. Even if you want a complete opposite and want to celebrate automotive history, mechanical and fabrication skill, hit the show and shine for some real gems. These cars have some parts polished that most mechanics don't even know exist. All you need is here and more. So I want to welcome you and your friends to Joyride.
You don't even know what you like and you don't like.
I also don't understand the point of this. Lately, the upturn of the critical thinker is a trend that has absorbed basic media literacy, as many art pieces are analysed on thematic basis and the conceptual merit it provides the audience. Media is rated on how much they provide to the mind. I would like to present the anti-concept of critical thinking. Sometimes you need to stop listening and keep watching to see the other side of what a movie has to say. One of the biggest pieces of feedback I see attached to any analysis of something is that it has really good art direction and really great themes. Taking this as the mission statement of a video often consequently proves the video wrong. I find a lot of videos too quickly dissolve into the rich themes of character and plot without deciding the importance of the audio-visual medium. Many writers relegate the visual medium to a footnote or the lead sentence. I think that you should consider the opposite. Of course, this is ebb and flow, but as time advances, so does our understanding of what a piece of media actually is. These cars are the killer of meaning. There's no reason for a car to push itself so hard it breaks, but we watch in awe anyway. There's a beauty to be had in the art found in the extreme. Visual spectacle is where you find these machines, and while it lacks any meaning logically, it still has people watching, and it still has people hooked. We watch not because we want to see the themes of why a car is. We watch because we want to see what the car is, what it's capable of. This anti-thinking mindset is beautiful in its own way because it teaches us absolutely nothing. There is only surface level satisfaction from the kinetic learning that is driving. This is similar with all art. There are some genres that are just for the eyes to glaze over at the immense power of what you're being shown. I love watching some action movies for their beautifully executed scenes of the extreme. Your brain may thrive on information, but sometimes your eyes are all you need to take in the grandeur of something just happening to happen. I recently had a conversation with a friend about the movie Interstellar. And Christopher Nolan's films in general, you can often tell that they get to their monumental size and popularity so regularly because they wear both hats. While some dip into showmanship more than penmanship, they will display levels of depth in both sides of the pond that makes them attractive to almost everyone. As I discussed what we got from the movie, my friend told me it was the first movie that actually wowed him, citing the bookcase scene as what got him feeling that way. And I can definitely see that. There's a reason that Nolan's films are meant to be watched in IMAX. I sit on the side of the coin that appreciates the detail of the big picture. I enjoy zooming in on parts of what makes something a masterpiece. The way the world presents to you is the way you present the world. My ideology as a photographer used to be the obsession over individual details of an image, the pursuit of a perfect shot which can be zoomed in on for perpetuity. Last year at Joyride, all of my photos were of innocuous things. The headlight on a car, the supercharger, even the steering wheel. But what I lacked then is the understanding that an image without context is an image without reason. And without that side of the coin, you can never fully appreciate the art. So this year, I returned, and my goal was different. While these photos might not have the same resolution of individual parts of the old photos, they have so much more of a story to tell and aesthetic to show. The vibe of the show isn't dead anymore. It's lively, there's crowds, and I can still notice the small details that I like about them. The small little shine on the front bumper, the color palette of only around 2 colors and shades of grays and blacks and whites. The darkness of the trees guiding your eyes towards the center of the frame to the car. All of it goes unnoticed on first viewing, but the more you get into the images, the more they tell your story. You shouldn't really give up one or the other. None of them are really negative things, but I think you should observe things from a different angle. Does being accurate down to the last millimeter matter? It doesn't. Sometimes. And does a slow-paced, waxy, meaningful monologue deserve to be skipped? It doesn't. Sometimes. It's all about what suits you that day and at that time, but if something isn't doing it for you, maybe come at it from a different angle than putting it down altogether. Sometimes you want more effect and sometimes you want more cause, but you can't go wrong looking for both. And the biggest thing to remember is that they are the same coin, but just 2 different sides. So it's important that no matter what you do, you just always try to improve at least one of them. Some people are gifted and naturally know how to interweave stories and narratives and make great expansive universes, whereas some other people are gifted in the way that they can make beautiful art, and while it might not have a story to it, it is simply breathtaking. But I think the most skilled artist is a person that can understand both of these ideas. You see it a lot, and the most successful art often can be attributed to that deep understanding. So maybe once in a while, just dip your toes in the other side of the pond and see how it goes for you. Background noise, I'm very, very sorry, but I just wanted to say thank you very, very, very much for all of your support recently. I just didn't really expect for this many people to be watching my videos. Like 12,000 on my due process video is just unthinkable. Like, just thinking of that many people in a room is crazy, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much for just your support, and I hope I can keep putting out content that you guys like. And anybody has any sort of recommendations on stuff that I should look at, feel free to comment it down below. But Thank you so much for watching.